Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today we have a fun preseason matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Minnesota Vikings. With Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. Happy to welcome you to week 2 of 3 here in the preseason. Man, this is ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Minneapolis. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And leading them out in year 9, no surprises here, partner. It is the 2-time MVP Lamar Jackson.
One thing that's pretty cool is I actually got to call Lamar's very first game as a starter at Louisville versus Florida State, and from the first snap, Kate, you just saw a speed different than anybody else I've ever seen play the position. He may not be as fast as he was then in college, but he still is electric, and man, can he make plays that very few others can.
And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Complete.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Jackson throwing here. Harrison secures this, left side. This is going to be a big game, Brock. He's tackled after about 21 yards. And that is good for a Baltimore first down.
You just kind of knew this offense was going to have a sense of urgency after last week, and I think it's reflected, honestly, in that completion. Just adding some confidence and juice. Fell flat a week ago. That's a nice way to start this opening drive.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Running with Achane here out of the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Lamar off the play fake. It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35.
A gain of 14.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Here's Lamar. Man, this is going to be lost on the hit. Incomplete. Tough to complete it through that traffic and contact over the middle. It's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Jackson. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Now here's Lamar. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down, Baltimore.
They send the tight end in motion. They go play fake with Jackson. Looking for an open man. Dump off caught by his back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A couple of yards on the catch, leaves them 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Vikings.
Motion the slot man right.
Line.
Throwing on 2nd, Jackson. Goes right back to Achane, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds after picking up a handful on that play. Moves him a little closer. It's 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Here's Singletary. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Singletary, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Reed now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time. Getting the nod to lead the offense, fifth-year pro out of Iowa State. What a career he's putting together so far. It's Brock Purdy.
One of the things that I just love about Purdy's game is he always continues to learn, grow, and really refine it. He gets the most out of what he has year in and year out.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Play action now. Purdy. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he's going to be out of bounds after picking up a handful on that play. Moves him a little closer. It's third down. Hampton on the pitch. A disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain. And 3 plays in, Brock. They're already facing fourth down.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented the big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
This is a heater going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Play action now with Jackson. Into the hands of Conklin. And there it is. Touchdown, Ravens.
Complete to Tyler Conklin. Touchdown.
No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Vikings, nothing.
Reed now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Minnesota all set to go for its second drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. Complete here to Hampton. The stop is made. Defense drives him out after a gain of about 13. And that is a Vikings first down.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Play
action now with Purdy. Here comes the pressure, and they take him down. Got him at the 31. Ed Oliver. And now it's 2nd and 19.
At the 31-yard line.
And he could have a free play here. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Here's a design run. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Purdy. This is hauled in by Atwell. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They've got 3rd and 5 now after the last completion got him 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now it's Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Hampton gets it from the pistol. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
It's Hampton on second. Finds a big lane. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Purdy to throw it. And he's going to go down. They haul him to the turf at the 21. Damone Clark. And it's going to be second and goal now. That play lost 8. Here's Purdy to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's third and goal. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Hits his target in the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. Darius Slayton capping an 11-play march to pay dirt. Point after is up and good from Aubrey. And that cuts the lead to 7.
Makes the score, Ravens 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
He was defended by Brian Cook.
Jackson a throw on second. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. So a couple yards to go here after they picked up 8 on that last play. They kick the running back in motion. Third down run from Achane. Tried to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up fourth down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. The Vikings and Darius Slayton with the football once again. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the counter, it's Hampton. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Dre Greenlaw on the tackle. A loss of 1 brings up third down and 11.
Purdy throwing here. Going with a screen to Hampton. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be fourth down. On again comes Ryan Wright for another punt.
It's fourth down.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. Baltimore running its offense out now. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. All right, starting off with his own read. He's across the 35. Inside the 45. Lamar Jackson. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Okay, we know it's hard for running backs to get runs like that in the open field and find pay dirt from that distance. Even more rare to see a QB get it done. And I don't think that'll be the last time he totes it.
An extra point is good by Fairbairn. And they now lead by 14 points.
Ravens 21, Vikings 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Coming off a 6-yard completion. Here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Defender meeting him at the catch point and breaking up that catch. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Looking to throw. Purdy. He has the first over the middle. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. He's got Hampton underneath. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Purdy throwing here on 2nd. Brought in left side by Jefferson. The stop is made. Defense drives him out after a gain of about 13. And that's going to be a Minnesota 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Running it after the penalty. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have 2nd and goal.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
Back now, pressure coming. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he will score. Touchdown, Minnesota. Omarion Hampton from 2 yards out. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And this game has really been a great audition for him, Brock, to show off how well he can do as a runner. I think we could argue that his work there has actually been his early calling card in this one so far. They go play fake with Jackson. Harrison secures this left side. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he picks up 20 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Ravens 1st down.
It's a gain of 20.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they're going to get to him, bring him down after allowing about 13 on the play. And that's going to set up a Ravens first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They're down and they need to get 10.
No gain on the play.
Now here's Lamar. Challenging double coverage, and they don't get through. Throw made it. The contact breaks up the catch. Force 4th down. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate.
Purdy has it knocked out, and the offense is there to recover, but they're still stuck inside their own 10. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
At his own 9-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. Sit tight. More coming your way from US Bank Stadium after this. This is a tough spot to punt. Gotta convert here on 3rd down. Again, it's Hampton. Jukes away from one. Jukes another one. And that run was a first down effort, but stopped just shy of one. It's 4th and short. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ryan Wright on to punt. They could really use a good one here. Collects this at the 35. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. They get a lot out of this play, 21 yards before the tackle is finally made. And that is good for a Baltimore first down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first.
First down.
And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. It's Achane on the inside give. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock, so give him just 2 yards on that carry. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Jackson looking to throw. Setting up the screen here for Harrison. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson. Vikings into the nickel for this 3rd down play.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Lamar. Sends this to the end zone. And that's broken up by a big hit in the end zone. What an effort there to prevent that touchdown. And that forces 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. Reed now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Vikings and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots at this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. Complete here to Hampton. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line.
2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our... Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the third quarter. Brooks now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here's the Minnesota offense headed out to start this third quarter. And they're going to try to take the lead back to one possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. Play action now with Jones. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me this, always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round one in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
On a quick slant, he's got Allen. Brought down after getting his guys about 26 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings a first down.
6 yards.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, Mason. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Devin White hauls him down. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Ravens' 45-yard line.
Another run for Mason. Well, that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Ray Greenlaw on the tackle. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
Throwing here, Jones. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's 4th down.
In a 4th down.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
Looked like the snap was good. No issues with the hold. But sometimes that plant foot, it just slides on you a little. And these kickers, man, they are so finicky. One little breakdown in mechanics, and the kick winds up off target.
Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's the backup. First throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Singletary from the pistol. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
He's going to throw it. Complete out to the right. And this is going to bring up 4th down, Brock. Nice job to contain that in the short field and limit that to a gain of 2. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And this one is out of bounds, no return on the kick.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down.
Automatic 1st down.
You've got to be smarter than that, Brock. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that's going to give them a 1st down. Keeping it on his own read. And they catching, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
Draw play. This is Singletary. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down.
2 yards.
Well, good luck sneaking a draw by this defense on third down, Kate. A quicker little run may have brought them a chance to get the first down, but with that delay, this defense was all over it.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Reed now to kick this one away. Brooks now on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. First play in the drive. Here's Mason. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Now pitch to Mason. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw, here's Jones. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one.
Defense.
So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Encroachment. Defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. From the red zone now. And it's incomplete. Started as a catch, but the hit forced it free before he could secure it.
Incomplete.
All right, following the incompletion, here's second down.
And 5 yards to go.
Mason gets it on the counter. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Mason, the ball carrier, taken down at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Encroachment. Defense.
Just lost his focus and jumped. It's not a huge penalty, but it is a costly one because it gives him enough for a 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens' 11-yard line.
Jones. And this defense is holding up. Had somebody ready to knock it away, and that's going to force 3rd and goal.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Here's Jones to throw. He brings it in. And he's going to be brought down before he can even get to the marker. So now it's going to be 4th down. For the 2nd time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Aubrey puts it through. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10.
The Ravens trotting out their offense. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say on offense, let every drive end in a kick. The bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the gold medal.
Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And into the slide he goes after a gain of close to 5, Brock. That will bring up third down.
And it's third down.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. He's got about 8 yards as he's taken to the ground. And that's going to bring up a Ravens first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
New set of downs from 37. Keeping it on this first down read. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
On the tackle.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Baltimore.
They go play action on first down. And this is going to wind up incomplete. Second down.
Intended for Tylan Wallace. Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Gives to Singletary from the gun. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down. Inside the final minute of our third quarter.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
third and long for him here. Forced out to his right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The Vikings taking the field on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. They give to Mason running right. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
Offside. Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still first
Now, a
down.
great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter first down. And they just get the play off. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our third quarter. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. So first down from the 41. Mason gets it from the gun. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
At the 40-yard line.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Jones setting up the play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. Wow, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's third down.
Brings up third down.
give it to Mason. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
A loss of a yard.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop. His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. On the ground first here, Singletary. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now they send their back in motion right. 2nd down pass play coming. The screen pass falls incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 11.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's into the hands of Singletary. He's tackled after a gain of about 13, and that's going to set up a Ravens 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. First down, he takes the snap. A quick slant, here's McConkey. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down. At the
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. They stop him after about a 5-yard gain, and he's good enough for a fresh set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
On first down, it's just Singletary. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
1-yard gain.
On the carry, here's Damian Pierce. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Back now, pressure coming. And he loses control, and that one's going to fall to the ground, Brock. Needed to bring that in. Instead, the mistake means it's fourth down. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. The Vikings, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And his performance has ailed against what has been a very stout defensive front. This hasn't been a contest to stack up there among his better showings, partner. They've made it real difficult to find any holes to hit, and there's been absolutely no space for him to work with. A give to Mason. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down.
Brings up second and 8.
Now Jones. They'll set up the screen. Brooks. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this third down play.
Makes it third and 2.
Straight ahead, here's Mason. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. It's going to be interesting here, Brock. A lot of folks thought that they had that first down, and you saw them viscerally react when the ball was spotted just shy of that marker.
You know what the Irish would say to that? No, nay, never. Not on my watch do you run it down my throat.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see a crow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And that is good for a Baltimore first down.
14. First down, Baltimore.
Throwing from the gun. He can run it. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, a carry by Singletary. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for the loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
So now here's third and 5.
And it's third down.
Now looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down, Ravens.
Now an inside give to Singletary. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Zone read handoff here for Singletary. And a decent run gets him out 4. It's going to be third down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. They'll stick with Singletary. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Ravens leading by 7. Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. 49-yarder in front of him here. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Brooks now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Vikings now set to take the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense.
In trouble here, and he's not going to get away. They bring him down at the 22. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line. Second down now, it's Jones. Right side and in the hands of Allen. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch, so give him, it looks like, about 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Now to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And a repeat target does not mean a repeat catch. The defense keeping an eye on him after that last play, and the hit breaks it up. It's 4th down.
It's now
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. And they're staying out there. They had to go for that one, Brock, and they find a way to convert.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10.
Jones now to throw. Hits his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
Second and a yard at the 39-yard line.
It's a nickel set for the Ravens, 3rd down. To throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail. And with that miss, whatever hopes they still harbored, Kate, well, that miss puts it out to sea. It was a great effort in this game to fight back, but they had to have that field goal, and instead, it went awry.
Baltimore running its offense out now. And as that defense comes off the field clean, making the stop, Brock, they've got to feel that they're just moments away from this victory.
Yeah, the odds would tell you that certainly a 2-possession lead this late ought to do it, but crazy things happen in this league every week. So don't go taking that jersey off until your offense hopefully runs out the clock.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And they'll enter the final week of the preseason with a little momentum thanks to this victory. Ahead of that last tune-up before the games start to count.